Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery, and I can't remember the number of this painting, but you'll have just watched part one maybe, possibly, and I have done a digital improvement for me. I've added some purple in my sky, I don't know if you can zoom in or not, and a sun to this picture. And so I think the purple is going to be my purple flash from folk art, and I'm going to get rid of that right now because I don't need that anymore. And I am going to use part of this lid from a cottage cheese container. I'm going to insert it into the place that I want my sun to go to as a precautionary measure. Now the canvas is dry, so that means really and truly I'm not going to have too much trouble, I don't think, making this the way I want it. I want yellow on the inside. I think I want that mark to go all the way around here. And hopefully I can see that right there. So I'm just filling in this side right here. We hope. Now I could probably put it down, but I think what I'm going to do is squeeze it gently onto that lid, and I'm also going to push it around with my finger so it isn't a huge blobby mess. I think I probably could have used a skewer for that. Now since I have my registration marks, which are those black marks there, I should be able to, in theory, put that right down there. Cross your fingers. Okay, hey, that worked. That is a really good circle. I'm going to grab a Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula, maybe one of a few. And I'm going to pull my paint right into the center. I meant to do the purple in the sky first, but I got so distracted by what I was focused on. Now I see that there's a little piece of grit on your spatula, so if you have grit on your spatula, remove it. I'm going to use my fingers right now, because I don't really want a ton of paint on there, but I want some more paint than I have. And I think what I'm going to do is just take the rest of the paint that hasn't dried yet and use my fingers. Because the Floetrol in my paint mixtures is great. If there's a bunch of it, it'll level things. But if there isn't, if it's really thin, it's going to dry very quickly. And I want some yellow in the center of this. So I think I'm going to take the edge of my number 2 Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatula, which you can find on the Amazon link underneath the video on the link tree. Now what am I going to do? Now I want some yellow. Because I can. That might be more yellow than I actually wanted. But since I started with my fingers, I'm going to keep moving with my fingers. Kind of want some pink in there. I'm not sure how this is going to work. I've never really finger painted quite this way before. I'm not much of a finger painter yet, anyway. So I think I'm going to take a little tiny bit more of that orange and fill in right down here. I kind of wanted to put a tree in front of the sun, but I think if I ever do that, it's not going to be this time. But I wouldn't mind taking my number 3 and a little bit of orange, which I'm going to put right on that lid. I'm putting a little bit of reflected light into my trees. Matter of fact, if I do that staggered, I can add some dimension just on one side, you know. They're still looking Dr. Seussy, but they were always meant to be just sort of illustrative, like in a children's book or something. So all that's really left to do at this point is add that purple flash from folk art to the sky. And I think my fingerprintless finger painting, hopefully, knock on wood, please, somebody, is going to work. Just here and there, mostly on one side, maybe a couple, to pull them out, to give the impression that you're seeing reflections off some other dimensional. Yeah, that gave them some dimension, and I like that. And there's not enough there, so I should worry about wasting it. I'm going to wipe off my spatulas on my Lolafi silicone mat. And then my rags, so I have them to go, hopefully. And I need an OXO omelet turning spatula and some good luck. So let's grab the purple flash from folk art. Now I should in theory have a nice wet paper towel handy, because that will ensure that if I want some of this to come off of here for any reason, I can do that. And I've just put clean water in my bucket. So I'm going to have that standing by. Ready or not, here I come. That's pretty subtle and I'm loving it. It's exactly what I wanted. And it's really similar to what I envisioned. And if I want more, or if I want darker, I should do that right now. I think I'm going to do a little of each, a little more and a little darker. That I don't know what it is. It's been around so long, it's hard to tell. But the other one is a dioxazine purple with some iridescent pearl fine from Golden mixed into it. I'm not saying there was anything really wrong with the picture, I just wanted some more drama. And if I want more drama still, and I might, I've got to keep at it. I really want some red in there, and I never called the red. And I don't want that thing, wherever it came from, probably off a bottle. That's actually magenta. So much for the red. And this is going to help camouflage the edges of the canvas too, where a lot of times I can't get paint all the way over there. Not that I probably will this time either. So I like that, but I have some schmutz down here, and I better be careful as I approach that sun, because it's not going to stay easy to work with for much longer. Or it's going to be very easy to mess it up. Sometimes I make those clouds and I like, maybe I should keep them. And then I use my spatula anyway. So this is Priscilla Batzell, thanking you for being here. And that's the end of part 2, basically. Make sure if you're looking for more videos that you check out the playlists, all playlists, creative playlists on my YouTube channel. Should be pretty much over 1,800 pretty quick. Or if there isn't, there will be soon. And they are organized by topic. I like that. I kind of want some back here, and I don't know what to do about that, because I don't think I can do that, but oh well. I also want more yellow in the center of that sun, which is a real problem right now for me. No, I'm going to control myself. I think it's okay the way it is. I'd like to put the rest of that pink right in there. Risky. Very risky. Willful even. All right, I love you guys. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. I'll see if I can zoom in. I don't think there's anything really spectacular to zoom into, but I'll do it anyway. The rest of this is dry. I might still wind up putting a tree across there someday, but I don't think I'm going to show you guys until it comes down to an exhibition video, which reminds me, there is an exhibition video on the end of every video that will share with you that month's prizes for the people who are donating to help support the studio's production of videos. And it's in the last 20 seconds on every video. And sometimes it's paintings, and sometimes it's books, and sometimes it's both. I love you guys. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Happy New Year. Bye for now. Priscilla out.